The students beware at the trial scene of the drama The Merchant of Venice, Act 4, Scene 1, coming towards the end of the scene. The wise lawyer, through his brilliance, makes Shylock to surrender using his own tactics. Shylock is completely broken down. Is a man who lost all his hopes, thoroughly discouraged, heartbroken. His sole aim was to take revenge on Antonio by including certain terms in the bond that would help him to shatter Antonio completely. He wanted to cut a pound of flesh from the very heart of Antonio and thus make him to bleed to death. When all his desires were put aside due to the wise judgment of the lawyer, he was left with nothing. He wished that he got 3 times the amount that was offered him, 9,000 ducats, and even that was not given to him. Then he comes down saying, at least give me the principal amount, and that too was denied. And all that Shylock had, that also has been taken away because he tried to plot against a citizen of Venice, and Shylock being a foreigner, all his property has been taken away. Half of the property will go to Antonio, against whom he plotted, and another half will go to the state. So seeing this, Shylock breaks down and he says, "Ye have taken away the means to support me, and why do you give me life?" At the end, some agreement is made by which Antonio's generosity will make Shylock to live on. All that he possesses, Shylock possesses, owns, will be given to his daughter Jessica and son-in-law Lorenzo at his death. So Shylock was almost forced to sign a contract, a gift deed. So after everything, Shylock says, "Now I shall sign this contract, but I am vexed, I am tired. Please allow me to go home." And send the gift deed home, and I shall sign it. That's where we stopped. Page number 129. We shall today look at verses 414 to 473. 473 is the last verse of scene 1 of Act 4. We begin with 413. "Duke, get thee gone, but do it." So Duke is giving permission to Shylock to go home, and he says, "Okay, as you wish. The gift deed will be sent to your house, and you do sign it. In case you don't sign it, what will happen? Then the pardon which was given by the Duke will be taken away, and Shylock will be penalized." Meanwhile, Gratiano speaks, and Gratiano says, "In christening shalt thou have 2 godfathers. Had I been judge, thou shouldst have had 10 more to bring thee to the gallows not to the font. So it was customary among the Christians, when a newborn child is there, the newborn child has to be incorporated into the community of the believers. For that there is a ceremony called baptism. So at that ceremony, wherein the priest gives him a Christian name, there will be one godfather and godmother to witness the event. And they are supposed to bring him up in the Christian faith. So in this reference, Graciano is saying, if I were the judge, I would have had 10 more godfathers. Now there are 2. I would have called 10 more. That means altogether there would have been 12 people to assist him in this ceremony. To bring thee to the gallows, not to the font. F-O-N-D, font is a bath tub. Water tub where the newborn child is baptized. The ceremony takes place by using water and pouring the water on the head of the newborn child. He is accepted to the Christian community. Now one of the conditions put forward by Antonio was that Shylock should become a Christian. So when he becomes Christian, there should be a godfather and godmother to bring Shylock up in Christian faith. So in that reference, Graciano is saying, if I were the judge, I would have had 10 more. That means 12 of them, not to bring Shylock to the font to participate in the ceremony, but to lead him to the gallows, the place where people are executed. The reference is given there in the textbook. That is to say, there was a customary that criminals were penalized by 12 people. There will be a 12-member jury which decides the death of a criminal. So Shylock will be judged like that with 12 people, 12 jury. That's why already 2 are there. He says 10 more. That means 12. So it's not very important. Graciano is trying to express his hatred towards Shylock. He says that Shylock should not be left free. He should be put to death. That's all. Exit Shylock. Shylock goes away. Duke, addressing the new lawyer, the Duke says, "Sir, I entreat you home with me to dinner." Entreat means invite. I invite you home to have dinner with me. So we have finished the first part, 414 to 416, christening of Shylock and Godfather. Now we are looking at 417 to 423. The Duke concludes the session of court and exits. He concludes the court session. It was a long session. Now he is going to conclude it. He will dismiss the court. "Sir, I entreat you home with me to dinner." The Duke is inviting Portia to have a dinner with him. "Portia, I humbly do desire your grace of pardon. I would like to ask pardon from your grace. Why? I must away this night toward Padua, and it is meet I presently set forth. I have to reach Padua tonight. And it is meet, that is necessary, or it is fitting that I start now itself. So thank you very much for inviting me for dinner, but I am unable to make it up. To that, Duke replies, I am sorry that your leisure serves you not. I am sorry that you do not have sufficient free time to come and dine with me. Leisure is free time. So you are not free to come and join me for dinner. I am sorry. Then he tells Antonio, the Duke tells Antonio, gratify this gentleman. Gratify means reward. Reward this gentleman, that is Portia, for in my mind you are much bound to him, because I am of the opinion that you owe so much to him. It is because of him that you have inspired, your life has been saved. Therefore, you have a great debt to this man, so reward him with something. Exuberant Duke goes away, and Magnificos and Train. Magnificos are noblemen, and Train means all the clerks, attendants, and all the people who are along with the Duke and the company. All of them go away. Now Bassanio speaks. Most worthy gentleman, I and my friend have, by your wisdom, been this day acquitted of grievous penalties. So now we are going to look at 424 to 436. Attempt to reward Portia. She refuses, saying, I am satisfied, that is sufficient. So, most worthy gentleman, I and my friend have, by your wisdom, been this day acquitted of grievous penalties. Acquitted means relieved, set free. Relieved of grievous means serious. Penalties, punishments. So serious punishments has been devoid of us because of you. In lieu whereof means in return for which. In return for that, 3,000 ducats due unto the Jew, we freely cope your courteous pains withal. Courteous pains withal means kind service. For your kind service, O lawyer, we would like to give the 3,000 ducats which we were supposed to give to the Jew. Give to Shylock. Antonio had borrowed 3,000 ducats from Shylock. Now that amount was not given to Shylock, because Portia said it cannot be given because he has denied it in the public. So now Bassanio says, Antonio and myself, we are planning to give that amount, 3,000 ducats, to you as a reward for whatever help, whatever service you did to us. Then Antonio adds, and stand indebted over and above in love and service to you evermore. It's not that just we are finishing off our indebtedness to you just by giving some money. No, we stand indebted over and above, in addition, in love and service to you evermore. We will always keep remembering you, the great service you did to us. And we will be always thankful to you. Portia. He is well paid, that he is well satisfied. So Portia brings out a great truth, saying, he is well paid, that he is well satisfied. The person who is fully satisfied is fully paid. And I, delivering you, am satisfied. So by rescuing you from the clutches of Shylock, I am satisfied. I am extremely happy. And that is sufficient. And therein do account myself well paid. I consider myself well paid. What is the payment? My ability to relieve you from Shylock. That itself is the greatest payment. My mind was never yet more mercenary. I pray you, know me when we meet again. I wish you well, and so I take my leave. My mind was never yet more mercenary. I was never interested in money. Making money is not my cup of tea. I just wanted to help you out because you were in a very bad situation and I could do it. That itself is a great satisfaction for me, and that is enough. I pray you, know me when we meet again. Know means here recognize. I pray you, I request you, please recognize me when you meet me again. This is a kind of fun Portia is having. Portia knows what is going to happen in the future. And we know what is happening because we know the lawyer is none other than Portia. But Bassanio and Antonio do not know. So she is telling Bassanio, when you meet me again, recognize me as your wife. I wish you well, and so I take my leave. I wish you all the best. So I take leave of you. Bassanio. So now the reward offered by Bassanio was denied by Portia. Attempt to reward Portia was refused. Portia refuses, saying, I am satisfied. I am happy with whatever I did, and that is more than sufficient. Now 437 to 464. Bassanio forces Portia to accept a tribute. That is a sort of gift-like thing, something for the remembrance. She yields. Yields means she agrees. Asks for the ring of Bassanio. Portia asks for the ring of Bassanio. Bassanio refuses it. Since Bassanio is not willing to give, Portia goes away. That is 437 to 464. Let us have a look at it. Bassanio, dear sir, of force I must tempt you further. Of force means of necessity. You haven't accepted the reward we gave you. But now I am forced to make an attempt. That is, take some remembrance of us. Remembrance of us means take something to remind you of us. We will give you something. Whenever you look at it, you will remember, oh yes. This was given by Bassanio for the great deliverance I did to Antonio. So I will give you something, some object, you please take it from us. That will be a kind of a reminder of ours. As a tribute means a token of respect. Tribute is a token of respect. Please take something. Not as a fee. Grant me two things, I pray you, not to deny me and to pardon me. So not as a fee, because we gave you something, we gave you 3,000 ducats, you refused it. So we are not going to give you a fee, but we will give you something. Grant me two things. Now Bassanio is asking for two boons. What are they? First one is, I pray you not to deny me. Don't say no to me. Please take a tribute from us. Second thing, and pardon me. Please forgive me for forcing you to accept a gift. Portia, you press me far and therefore I will yield. You press me far means you are pushing me so hard. You are forcing me too much. Therefore I shall agree. To Antonio, then she tells Antonio, give me your gloves, I will wear them for your sake. So he asks Antonio to give his gloves so that she will wear it. Give me your gloves, I will wear them for your sake. That is to give a feeling that she is not just interested in the ring, but she wants to take something from both. They are asked to receive a token of love. So he asks Antonio, Portia asks Antonio, please give me your gloves. I will keep it as a remembrance. Then to Bassanio, and for your love, I will take this ring from you. So the ring given by Portia is the finger of Bassanio. And Portia says, from you I will take this ring. Do not draw back your hand. I will take no more. And you nothing else. Only this ring. Don't say no. If you really love me, really want to give me something, give this ring. Bassanio, this ring, good sir, alas, it is a trifle. I will not shame myself to give you this. See, Bassanio speaks very smartly, very cleverly. He does not want to give it, but he cannot say that I will not give it. Because she had done, the lawyer has done a great thing for him, saving his friend. So he cannot say no. So very cleverly he speaks, this ring, good sir, alas, what a pity, it is a trifle. Trifle means insignificant, unimportant. This is nothing, a small thing. I shall not give this ring and humiliate myself. It's a shame for me to give such a small thing to you. Please don't ask for this. Portia, I will have nothing else but only this. And now, methinks, I have a mind to it. I have a mind to it. So then Portia says, I will have nothing else. I don't want anything else. Only this ring. And now, methinks means now it seems to me, I have a mind to it means I want to have it. You are not willing to give it looks. You are saying that it's not very important and all. I think there is something behind it. But now I feel I should have only this and nothing else. Bassanio, there is more depends on this than on the value. The rarest ring in Venice will I give you, and find it out by proclamation. Only for this I pray you pardon me. Now Bassanio is forced to reveal something. So he says there is more depends on this than on the value. So now he says no. Though I said it's not an important thing, therefore I don't want to give. That is not the thing. What is it? There is more depends on this than on the value. There is something speciality attached to this ring. The value of it is not the thing, something else is there. The dearest ring in Venice will I give you. Dearest means, dear has two meanings. One is addressing somebody as somebody who is loving friend, my dear friend. Another one is, dear meaning is costly, costly, costly. So, the dearest ring in Venice I will give you. I will buy the costliest ring in Venice that is available and I will provide you. And find it out by proclamation. That is, I will look for such a ring by public announcement and I will get it and give to you. Only for this I pray you pardon me. Please pardon me that I am not able to give this ring. But I will get the costliest ring. By making an announcement and searching, I will find the costliest ring in Venice and I will get it for you. Portia, I see, sir, you are liberal in offers. You taught me first to beg, and now methinks you teach me how a beggar should be answered. So Portia, very funny way she responds, saying, I see, sir, you are liberal in offers. You are very generous in making offers. You said, ask for whatever you want, I will give. And when I asked for this, you are not giving. You taught me first to beg. That is, you encouraged me. I said, no need anything. I am satisfied with whatever I did. That is sufficient, I told you. But he said, no, please take something. He forced me. And now, when I was ready to accept it, you are not giving it. And now methinks you teach me how a beggar should be answered. First you said, please beg of me something. When I started begging, you are not giving. You are ill-treating me. Bassanio, good sir, this ring was given me by my wife, and when she put in on, she made me vow that I should neither sell nor give nor lose it. Actually, Portia is going on pressing on him, going on stressing on it, making or forcing Bassanio whether he will come out with the truth. He does not want to reveal the truth, but now he is very badly caught and he had to accept it. So he acknowledges and says, good sir, the ring was given me by my wife. This is a dear gift from my wife. And when she put on means when she put on this ring on my finger, she made me vow, she made me to take an oath that I should neither sell nor give nor lose it. I should not sell it, I should not give it to someone, I should not lose it. So now you are asking for it, I am unable to give it because I will be going against the promise I made to my dear wife. Portia, that excuse means excuse, that excuse serves many men to save their gifts. This is how these men escape. They have some reason to say and they escape from giving things. That's what Portia says. And if your wife be not a mad woman, and know how well I have deserving the ring, she would not hold out enemy forever for giving it to me. Well, peace be with you. Hold out enemy forever means be angry with you forever. So Portia says, if your wife knows what exactly happened, what a great service the lawyer has done to you by saving your friend, and the need to give her something to satisfy her. If your wife knows that, I think she will not be angry with you unless she is a madwoman. If she is a madwoman, she will not forgive you. But if she is a good woman, a normal woman, she will understand the need to give this ring. She will not find fault with you. So now we have the last part of the scene, 465 to 473. Antonio requests Bassanio to donate the ring. Bassanio did not want to give it, but Antonio asked him. Graciano is sent to give it. Bassanio plans to spend the night in Antonio's house and next day go to Belmont. So when Bassanio refused to give the ring, saying that it was given to him by his wife, and he made a promise that he shall not sell it, give it to anybody or lose it. Then Portia says, if she is a good woman, a woman of good sound health, she will not find fault with you. Even then, Bassanio does not give, so Portia leaves the scene. Portia exits. She goes away along with Nerissa. Now Antonio speaks to Bassanio. Antonio, my lord Bassanio, let him have the ring. Let his deservings and my love withal be valued against your wife's commandment. So, seeing that the lawyer went away without having the ring, Antonio feels very bad. And Antonio tells Bassanio, my lord Bassanio, let him have the ring. Let the lawyer have the ring. Let his deservings, that is what he deserves. He deserves so much because he has saved my life. What he deserves and my love withal. Withal means as well. You consider two things. One is how much the lawyer deserves the ring. Second thing is my love for you. You put these two things together and be valued against your wife's commandment. I do understand your wife has told you not to give it to anybody, sell it or lose it, and you have made a promise and you want to keep it. So, your wife's commandment on one side, you weigh it. One side, wife's commandment. Another side, you keep how much the lawyer deserves it and my love for you. And surely, my love for you and what the lawyer deserves, that will weigh more than that. More than the commandment of your wife. So, he is almost forcing or requesting Bassanio to give the ring to Portia. Bassanio, he calls Graciano and tells him, go Graciano, run and overtake him, give him the ring, and bring him, if he canst, unto Antonio's house. Away, make haste. So Bassanio gives in. Bassanio surrenders. He changes his opinion and he decides to take a risk. So he calls Graciano and tells him, run and overtake the lawyer, give him the ring and bring him if he canst. That means if he can, bring the lawyer unto Antonio's house. Bring the lawyer to Antonio's house. Away, make haste. Make haste means go in a hurry. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go overtake the lawyer, give the ring to him, and if possible, try to bring him to Antonio's house. Exit Graciano. Graciano runs. Come, you and I will thither presently, and in the morning early will we both fly toward Belmont. Come, Antonio. So Graciano is gone, and Bassanio continues to speak, and he tells Antonio, come, you and I will thither presently, and in the morning early will go both fly toward Belmont. Come, Antonio. Come, you and I will thither presently means go to your house. And in the morning, early of morning, tomorrow morning, we will both fly towards Belmont. Fly means travel quickly. travel quickly to Belmont. Come, Antonio. Because he wants to go to Belmont and report whatever happened to his wife, Portia. So Bassanio tells Antonio, now we will go to your house and stay there. Tomorrow morning we will quickly depart and go to Belmont to report things and meet Portia. So that's the end of scene 1 of Act 4. We have a small scene in the same act, Act 4, scene 2. It's a very, very short one that we will do tomorrow. Thank you.